Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're back for another episode of My Team Career. And as you can see where we left off, we have a contract renewal. We can either re-sign with our current driver, or we can go look on the driver market. So I'm really looking forward for this. And as you can see, we have our eyes on Oscar Piastri now. If you watched the first episode of My Team Career, you'd see that I've been wanting to sign Oscar Piastri from the start, but we couldn't because of money. So now he's in the market. And now we're going to try and sign him. As you see, we're approaching him. Will he accept? He does. He accepts the offer. Well, we haven't started an offer, but he does accept the approach. We're thinking of making a medium risk offer at the start. So, let's see how this is going to go then. Is he going to accept this medium risk offer? No. No, he does not. He doesn't. Oh, shit. Hold on. We're going to try again. Just approach him. He should accept. Yes, he does. Alright, we're just going to go with the low risk to be safe. I really want to sign him. Is he going to accept it? He does. And he's now signed to our team. Finally. It only took like a couple of races. Obviously Armstrong wasn't really performing as well. But yeah, we're finally signed Oscar Piastri. I am so excited. Now, heading to the Canadian Grand Prix, we also now have a chance to sign another sponsor to the team, and this is going to really help us as we were having financial problems. And we are thinking of signing with Distort. That is one option. Easy money, easy goals. Or we are thinking of signing with... I don't know, there's a lot of options. I'm not quite sure. Highland is another. Lupo, we already done. Yeah, it doesn't really look like we could do much. So we're probably going to go with Distort. That is probably going to be the most likely option. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright. So, we've got a new sponsor into the team, and we're going to put the, as you can see, on our car. This is what it looks like. Looking really good. Makes the car look more covered up and clean, which is what I like. So yeah. Alright, moving on. We have a Pirelli hot lap coming up, so this is going to be interesting. And we're going to choose autocross. I do enjoy them, so without further ado, let's get into it. Alright. Here we go then. How's this going to be like? Pretty decent start. I love the sound of the Mercedes. Oh, we got very deep. It's going to cost us time. Just about avoiding that bollard there. Oh my god, why did they put a gate there? Alright, so far so good. I'm really enjoying this, to be honest. It really starts sliding though. Now this is the bit where it gets difficult. Alright, full power. We're gonna get gold on this by 2 seconds. I'll take that. That's quite nice. That is really gonna help us with both cash and acclaim, so I'll take that. Alright. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's head to qualifying then. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're already going into qualifying and we already have an electrical systems fault. Well then. Heading into qualifying now in Canada.
Okay, we seem to be having a few software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few minutes while we reboot some things, okay?
As I get interrupted by my engineer. Anyways, here we are in Canada for qualifying 1. We had to change components because look at our engine. Look at it, the internal combustion engine over 70%, the MGUH over literally 70%, and our turbocharger now on 68%. So we had to make changes. It's going to lead us to having a penalty. I don't know how big the penalty is. We'll find out when we're on track. But yeah, that is a shame, really. We've got a 30-place grid penalty. Okay. Well then. Is there even any point of... Is there even any point? At least you could warm up. That doesn't even matter at this point. Alright, 17th fastest. It really doesn't matter. So, let's just see.
Just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Yeah, nice. Alright. Let's just go back into the garage and prepare for the race.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at this fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than 1/10 of a second. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles per hour here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions, and watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and that final chicane. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Perez, Mick Schumacher, and Fernando Alonso. Magnussen, Bottas, Ocon, and Daniel Ricciardo. Gasly, Verstappen, they've taken a grid penalty. Sebastian Vettel and Russell. Stroll, Joe, Oscar Piastri, and Alex Albon. Norris, Latifi, Tsunoda, and Surfer Boy. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And with me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Why don't we discuss Red Bull? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Well then, starting from the back of the grid, a lot of people on the grid seem to be taking a lot of grid penalties, which was quite a surprise because I didn't expect that many people, but yeah. For strategy rise, we're taking the medium tyres all the way to lap 15 and then switching to the hards, just doing a 1-stop. I was debating thinking of doing a 2-stop, but I'm not quite sure I would want to do that. But, you know. Is my setup even on? Yeah, I got a couple of setups. Alright, let's go on the way.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. The question I'm asking is which teams have got it right, which ones have got it horribly wrong?
Alright then, here we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. 5 red lights! And we are underway for the Canadian Grand Prix. Yuki Tsunoda on the left, getting a good start despite being on hard. Latifi going off. Alright, we're going to send it down the inside on God knows how many cars. Almost just making slight contact with Stroll, still side by side. Getting past Zhou Guanyu as well. Still side by side. Bang tyres there, but we get through. Look how many cars we've passed into turn 1. Wild. We think of making a move on Russell now, as we do. Just about, you know, he's fighting back. He's side by side with us. He's going to take that position back. As everyone seems to be slowing down here. Russell goes very wide, almost colliding with Guan Yu Zhou there. Verstappen and Bottas seem to be going fighting out and slowing everyone out. Oh my god, what a crazy lap one. Vettel now, side by side with Ricardo. Verstappen still side by side with Bottas. We're thinking of joining the party. Vettel getting away pretty right, which is going to give us a good slipstream. Can we make it 3 wide? Are we even going to think about doing it? We're going to stay back. As everyone's going very slow, this gives us a chance to open and go through, not just Ricardo, but Sebastian Vettel as well. What a start this is! And we're already up into P12 after lap 1 after starting from the back. We gained 10 places. What the fuck? So it seems like most of the grid is on medium tyres for the start, except Yuki Tsunoda. So Tsunoda's thinking of longing it out. And he's either thinking of doing a 2-stop or possibly just a 1-stop, and I'm guessing it's a 1-stop. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc now sets the fastest lap of the race as of now. Going through the final 2 corners, passing the World Champions. Starting off lap 3, DRS will be enabled.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
This is going to come in handy if we can stay behind Bottas for under a second each lap. Verstappen now getting away cleanly. With clean air ahead of him. We're gaining on Bottas though. As I say that, we're just sliding on a curb. We still get DRS. Going around the hairpin. Gaining on Bottas now. We do have a chance with DRS. We are closer than we are before, using all of our battery. Look at the slipstream that is helping us. We're going to go switch to the inside line to go and overtake Bottas. Can we make it stick? We're going to make it stick though. Bottas brakes early.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a
We're going very deep. Get DRS. And that's the job done. Up into P11. Verstappen now. On the outside he's going. Can he make this stick? He makes the move. Goes wide himself. We go in the back of Gasly. Verstappen cost it for himself. We get a warning. And we're going to switch the other. It's 3 wide. Gasly goes very deep. And we gain 2 positions. Both Verstappen and Gasly cost it for themselves, and we get passed into P9. Oh my word. It's very yellow. We're going to come into the pits now.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
As we come out of the pits behind Pierre Gasly and ahead of Max Verstappen. out on fresh hards, and they're going to be very cold. So it's going to be difficult for us for the first 2 laps at least. Gasly pulling away easily with no problem. Verstappen is still gaining. Oh, is he going to make a move on the outside of us, is he? Did not see him coming. We got very deep. We get caught by surprise by Max Verstappen. This is going to be a drag race to the final corner. We're using all of our battery now to hold him off. We seem to be somehow holding us. Squeeze him into the wall. Can we make it stick? Just about hold him off. Not for long though. He seems to be gaining on us once again. Is he going to go down the inside? He's thinking of it. He's thinking of it. He's side by side now. Our teammates in the pits, I think it came up.
Oscar's coming in for his stop now.
Oscar Piastri now goes into the pits. Meanwhile now, Verstappen's thinking of sending it on the inside. Side by side out of the corner. Who gets a better exit? Verstappen now looks like he's getting a better exit. We're going to try and squeeze him off. Side by side now. DRS still enabled. Using all of our battery once again. Can we just about hold him off? He holds back. We go through. Elbows out. To cover Verstappen. We're in for a pretty crazy battle now. Bottas joining the party as well. Keep that intact. If us three hold each other up, he has a chance of getting past all of us. Meanwhile, Gasly locked up. He made a crucial mistake, and that's given us the free position. He's not lost but 1 but 2 places, and he has Bottas now in the background. Meanwhile, we got clean air ahead of us. Bottas seems to be making the move on Gasly now. As they're fighting out, we have clean air, but we do have Max Verstappen on our tail. Oh my god. So the problem here, we're not going to get DRS. Verstappen now is going to get DRS and probably going to be using his battery as well in the making. Question is he going to be able to catch us up before we get into the corner? He's gaining, but not enough. Not enough straight. He has to try again to catch up if he wants to make this move on us.
Your teammate behind is 33.8 seconds.
Here comes Max Verstappen now. He is gaining rapidly on us. He's right on our tail. He's thinking of making the move. We're going to come off the inside now. Parking our car right in the middle. We're going quite deep. Still holding him off, but he's right on our tail now. This is Verstappen's chance to gain on us and to possibly overtake us. DRS for Max Verstappen. Is he going to make that decision? We're going to park our car in the middle. We can't really do anything. We are a sitting duck. So there's Max Verstappen up into P9. We go over the curb there. We couldn't fight that out. Verstappen up into P9. We're on the back of Max Verstappen now. We're thinking of making a move. We're going to make him go defensive. As we're going to think of diving down the inside. Can we make it stick? Pushing him off the track pretty much. Giving him no room whatsoever.
Good job. Nice overtake.
And we make up P9. But the battle is far from over. Look at this, Max Verstappen is literally gaining on us with that straight line speed.
Dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
As he goes very wide and pushes us off, gives us no room, slowing both of us down. We're gaining on Verstappen now with the slipstream. Are we close enough to make a move? We are gaining rapidly. Things are going on the inside. Carlos Sainz is out of the session. Verstappen goes wide. We hold him off. We get a warning for a collision for Max Verstappen as Carlos Sainz on the exit of turn 2. I think that is. Pulling off to the side. There he is. That is very unfortunate for Carlos.
Green flag.
And how the hell is there not a safety car? We had like so many instances, even last race, where there was a car stopped on the track and literally there's no safety car. I don't know if that's a bug in the game or if it's just anything, because I have it on increase and I don't understand. Somebody explain that to me. What type of logic is this? I was not strong as I was out of the session. What the fuck is going on?
They're retiring the car.
What is happening? That's going to move us up into P7 then. Or not? He must have been a lap down then. I don't even know. Oh, never mind. Meanwhile, we're gaining on Fernando Alonso now. DRS enabled. He's thinking of going defensive. We're going to switch to the outside. It's going to be a little drag race into turn 1. Going on the brakes early. Alonso goes in deep. He makes it stick. We hold back. DRS enabled once again. Can we make it? Can we make a move down into turn 1? We're going to go for it. We're sending it down the inside, taking as much of the curb as possible. As Alonso just touches the side of us. Makes a slight collision.
It looks so easy.
He seems to have gotten away with front wing damage.
Alonso behind
Not
you
quite
now.
sure though.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They've done 14 laps on those tyres now. Looks like the car behind has a small amount of damage to the front wing, but it doesn't seem to be affecting performance. Just be aware. The last lap time was 1 minute 15.2.
So he does have front wing damage. But it's not affecting his performance. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Alonso goes into pit. Our engineer said that it wouldn't affect that much of his performance. Alonso thinking otherwise. That was pretty unexpected. So far on P7, we're getting a bunch of points. We are very close behind Mick Schumacher now. He's just about holding us off. Look how close we are. And look how close Max Verstappen is now to us. Very close to Schumacher now. Are we going to think of making it down the inside? No. We're going to hold it off. But we do need to make a move very, very soon though, as we're going to be going on to the start-finish straight in a second for the final lap of the race. Meanwhile, Max Verstappen is gaining on us. I'm literally stuttering, losing words because of how much pressure is on our heads right now. And the last few times, we go very deep into the corner, touch the wall a bit, the world champion. Max Verstappen now is gaining on us. That'll probably cost us. He's thinking of making a move. We're going to switch down to the inside.
That's us down a place.
Oh my word. We're going to hold him off there.
Okay,
And that has cost him.
Final lap of the race.
Elbows out. Final lap of the race. We need to put so much pressure on Schumacher, and we need to try and stay within range if we want to get P6. Schumacher, they're struggling for traction. DRS enabled for us. This is our only chance. Charles Leclerc, your race winner for back-to-back wins.
Okay, just 2 laps of
He's in a
fuel
different league right
remaining
now. 2 laps of fuel remaining, as our engineer says. Schumacher looking like he's pulling away. This is our only chance now. We need a good exit out of here. It's a decent exit. Draining the battery as much as we can. It doesn't look like we can get past them, but though. DRS enabled. Schumacher's pulling away. I think that's it. Max Verstappen in the meantime gaining on us. Flashing light in the back of Schumacher's car, but yeah, he's hold off. He's just managed to hold off P6. We come home in P7 and get points for the team. Let's go.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
So another excellent win from Ferrari. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I really feel the track layout, combined with the track temperatures we saw today, suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. Let's see how the driver's standings have changed. And with today's impressive result, Charles Leclerc steps into the championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Surfer Boy. They did a great job at getting the very most out of the tyres without losing pace. Something that's a very handy skill to have in modern Formula One.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One, so be sure to join us for the next one.
Alright, what an exciting race. Ferrari extend their championship lead. Still as usual, Haas overtake Alpine. We, in the Constructors' Championship, has overtaken AlphaTauri, and we're neck and neck on points, but because we finished ahead of both AlphaTauris, I think, we get ahead of them. I don't know. Charles Leclerc now, because he's finished ahead of Carlos Sainz, who has retired from this race, he now gains a position up for the championship. He is now the Drivers' Championship leader of this. Oh my god, I'm just lost for words. We gain positions, we gain points. 6 points in the making. That is big. That is very big. Very big. I'm lost for words. I'm just amazed. Meanwhile, Oscar Piastri finishes P18. Not really good for, like, performance-wise, but it's his first race. He will get there. He will get his points. So I'd say it's not bad. He is a lap down though. But yeah, your top 10. Leclerc, your race winner. Hamilton back on the podium. Sergio Perez in third place. Meanwhile, Esteban Ocon. Both Haas of Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher in the 5th and 6th, ourselves in 7th. Max Verstappen, who has really been struggling today, especially from having a grid penalty in the start, he manages to bring home 4 points and comes home in P8. Valtteri Bottas in 9th, and George Russell wraps up for the top 10. Just about getting that 1 point for Mercedes. Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Daniel Ricciardo, Zhou Guanyu, Lando Norris, Sebastian Vettel, Alex Albon, Oscar Piastri, Yuki Tsunoda, and Nicholas Latifi wraps up the grid. Carlos Sainz and Lance Stroll having mechanical failures and having to pull over to the side of the track. What an exciting race, and what a good result that it was for us. I am buzzing. Alright, we got a lot of money. This is good. And we also got upgrades coming in, so let's just fast forward and see and hope that they come through good and healthy. One upgrade coming in, good. One has failed. Fuck's sake.
I know we were expecting some new
No!
through, but
That's the one I didn't want to fail.
We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Fuck. Oh, for crying out loud. I didn't want that to fail.
We're currently in a rivalry, Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select,
Alright.
as while you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
Alright, so except one upgrade, the rest came through, which is good in my books. For the power tech, we need power, and I'm so annoyed that the cylinder head didn't go through. But yeah, more upgrades coming through, more unlocked, which is good. But yeah, we got our home Grand Prix coming in next, so I am looking forward to that, and hopefully the upgrades that came through pay off. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching this video. It's been a very exciting race. Be sure to like and subscribe, put your notifications on, and stay tuned for our home race in the next video. I will see you lot soon. Take care and peace.